See Davis Garcia 2, the rematch.
It all depends. I mean, because it's up to them two.
Right.
Still a big money fight.
Huge.
It was a hell of a fight. First fight. Like I said, it was a minor setback, but a major comeback in his last fight.
Right.
Hot back, made some millions, enjoying life, living life. That's what it's about.
Gervonta Tank Davis has officially locked in a huge $150 million deal with Turki Alalshikh for the most awaited rematch of his career. Yes, you heard that right, $150 million. But that's not all. Floyd Mayweather has finally spoken out, and he's clearly not happy. Their ongoing tension is getting more intense, and Floyd's response is sharp. On top of that, the Ryan Garcia drama is making a comeback. This deal is shaping up to be one of the biggest rematches in boxing history. Let's get into the details.
Y'all talking about this kid Ryan Garcia. Tank got his followers from kicking ass. Ryan Garcia got his followers from YouTubers. There's a difference. So you want to be a YouTuber or you want to be a fighter? Tank is a fighter.
First up, Floyd Mayweather's reaction. As expected, Floyd didn't hold back, especially when it comes to his former protege. And this time he had a lot to get off his chest. He wasn't just surprised by the $150 million deal, he was completely stunned.
Hopefully I fight Ryan again. If they not on some whole shit, I text that ass again. Tell them boys to give me 150 M's. I'm coming. You know what I mean? When I start streaming out that, yeah, niggas start talking that, stop it, knock it off, cuz. Stop it. Tell them send that bag and I'm coming. And you know.
According to Floyd, there's no denying the deal is huge, but he hinted it might be a bit too much too fast for Gervonta. In true Floyd style, he didn't sugarcoat anything, saying Gervonta might not be prepared for the level of attention and pressure that comes with a contract this big.
It was crazy that everybody keep asking me, why you not coming back to fight? Why you not coming back to fight? So I look at the fight game, I said, okay. I said, fighters fighting, they make 3 million, 4 million, 6 million, 7 million. Some may make 10 or 20 million, but I'm doing exhibitions and I'm making 20, 25 million, 100 million for exhibitions. So why would I come back and fight and get a guaranteed 35 million when I'm doing exhibitions and getting 100?
If you know Floyd Mayweather, you know he's all about the money fights. He didn't earn the nickname Money Mayweather for nothing. He's a pro at the business side of boxing and has always pushed fighters to go after the biggest paydays. Floyd's been clear that fighters should focus on securing their financial future by choosing the smartest fights possible.
Why does it always come to money?
Why not? I mean, everything you got don't cost money. Everything you do costs money.
Is that how you measure your success?
No. Me, I'm loyal and honest. And I'm a good person. And I call a spade a spade. Money don't make me, I make money. Without money, I'd be the same person.
But hold on, Floyd's reaction this time? Straight up savage. Instead of congratulating Tank for landing the bag, he threw some serious shade. What? It all comes down to their ongoing beef, the history, the fallout, the public shots back and forth. To Floyd, this deal wasn't just a win for Gervonta. It looked like a power move meant to make a statement. His response felt like a mix of pride, disappointment, and if we're being real, a little jealousy. He hinted that Gervonta might be jumping in too deep, that the deal could be more about hype than real value. And let's not forget, Floyd loves having control. Seeing his former protege pull off a move like this without him? That's got to hit a nerve. Now about Ryan Garcia, he's back in the picture too. He went off, saying he was the best from 135 to 140 and that he wants a rematch with Tank. His exact words? He said he'd fight him again and beat him again. Now let's rewind to the moment that shook the boxing world, when Gervonta Davis casually dropped the bombshell on Instagram Live. Just chatting with fans, and then out of nowhere, he announced he'd locked in a massive $150 million deal with none other than Turki Alalshikh.
Ryan, he's crazy. He's crazy. Talk about rematch. He said I was the best at 135 to 42. He said that. He said that. Say he won't fight me again. I'll kick his ass again.
Tank said, and I quote, "I'll tax that AI use again, tell them boys to give me 150 or else I'm coming." For those who don't know, Turki Alalshikh is a major player in the world of sports promotion, especially in Saudi Arabia. He's famous for putting together huge events and spending big to make them happen. With him behind this deal, we're talking about a global event. Something on a whole new level that the boxing world hasn't seen before.
Hopefully I fight Ryan again. If they're not on some host, I text that ass again. Tell them boys to give me 150 M's. I'm coming. You know what I mean? When I start streaming out that, yeah, and that, stop it, knock it off, cuz. Stop it. Tell them to send that bag, and I'm coming. And I'm, you know.
Tank said, and I quote, "I'll tax that AI use again, tell them boys to give me 150 or I'm coming." For those who don't know, Turki Alalshikh is a major figure in global sports promotion, especially in Saudi Arabia. He's known for hosting massive events and putting big money on the table to make them happen. With him involved in this deal, we're looking at a global event on a scale unlike anything we've seen before.
You said going out on 3 fights. You know the last 2 fights you want to go out on?
Yeah,
The last fight?
The last fight you want to go out on. Like, who? Do you have anybody in mind?
No, I'm saying, no, I don't have my name right now. But I got somebody I want to call out after this fight.
You said you got somebody you want to call out after this fight? Yeah. Who is that?
I'm not going to tell you.
Get the hint.
Keep it quiet.
Is it Lomachenko?
Somebody asked Lomachenko.
No.
All right.
Turkey said he got your 2 Ferraris ready. What you think about that?
Oh,
Turkey said he got your 2 Ferraris ready.
I need 3 now.
Yeah.
Of course, when it comes to Gervonta, you can't ignore the drama with Ryan Garcia. Their first fight was massive. The hype was real, with both fighters throwing jabs online, in interviews and face-to-face. And when they finally stepped in the ring, it delivered. Gervonta came out on top with a knockout win, but that didn't end the rivalry, it only made things more heated.
We gotta run back. Hey, let's go.
Ryan, do you still want an exhibition fight?
He's here somewhere. There's loads of them.
Ryan, do you still want an exhibition?
Yeah, of course, yeah. Obligated to fight in Japan, so I'm ready to do that too.
Yeah, where are you, James?
Man, how tough has it been mentally being out of the ring all this time? It's been hard, man. It's tough. It's really tough.
What month can we expect to see you back?
Target date is probably in May. Yeah, May. It's freaking cold. Oh my god.
When do you think you could fight Heine in the rematch?
Ryan, never one to stay quiet, quickly started pushing for a rematch. He felt the fight was stopped too early and that he didn't get a fair shot. Gervonta, on the other hand, made it clear he proved he was the better fighter and didn't see any reason to give Ryan another chance.
I almost had his ass in the second, but I was too weak. I knew I was going to lose in the back room. I had no power. I had no mind. I was dehydrated. It was really bad. I should actually died cutting that weight. I should have. But God protected me because I was blistering out of my mouth. I had no spit. It hurt every day to make that weight. I was shaking in the bed like shit was crazy.
But with fans demanding a rematch and the huge money it would bring, it was only a matter of time before these two stepped into the ring again.
I'm going to knock out Gervonta Davis. I promise you. Hear my words. This is my moment. This is my time. He will not beat me. There's nothing terrifying about this guy. I'm going to beat him so easy. He's going to be like, ooh, sprinkle. Boom.
Now, with Gervonta's $150 million deal and Turki Alalshikh backing the event, the stage is set for an epic rematch. This fight isn't just about settling the score between Gervonta and Ryan. It's about legacy, pride, and showing who really rules the lightweight division. The stakes are sky high, and both fighters know exactly what's on the line. Here's the deal. Gervonta's knockout power and ability to finish a fight with a single punch make him a serious threat. But Ryan's speed, agility, and drive for redemption mean he's stepping into this rematch with something to prove. Their first fight gave us a glimpse of what they're capable of, but this next one is set to be even more intense. And with Gervonta recently announcing that he's planning to retire in 2025 to focus on his family, this rematch could be one of the final chapters in his legendary career. It's shaping up to be the biggest event in boxing.
25 is at the next year. I'm out of it.
After our second fight.
You're out of it?
Yeah,
Care to elaborate on that?
out of the sport.
After our second fight. Nah, no, I'm gonna win, bro.
Nah, I could tell you my fights.
It's been a long time coming, with Gervonta hinting at retirement for years.
That's why I don't want to box no more. I want to do therapy, right? But I feel as though if I do therapy, it will lose the fire that I have inside me. I want everything out of me, West, though. I don't never think about fighting again. I don't think about even getting angry, you know what I mean? Because I have 2 girls, 2 daughters. I'm wanting to be much softer, you know what I mean? Be more humble and things like that.
Before he steps away from boxing, Gervonta is scheduled to face Lamont Roach on March 1st at the Barclays Center. But it's clear, Tank wants to end his career with a bang. And what better way to do that than a high-stakes rematch with Ryan Garcia? This fight is shaping up to be nothing short of legendary.
Tank says that he's going to retire at the end of next year. Do you think he has one foot out the door?
Yeah, for sure. I think that was a mistake for him to say that, especially in front of me. So, you know, I'm gonna just take advantage of him and show him why he shouldn't have said that or why he shouldn't be contemplating that.
Floyd also had something to say about the rematch. While he's always supported fighters chasing big paydays, his take on this one is a little more complicated, mostly because of his ongoing beef with Tank. Floyd's been pretty harsh about the whole situation, viewing the rematch as Gervonta's last shot at glory before calling it quits. And as expected, he's not holding back. But his reaction isn't just about the fight, it's personal, tied up in the tension and history between them. Speaking of which, let's take a step back. You probably remember that Gervonta Davis was once the star of Mayweather Promotions.
Good work.
Floyd spotted Gervonta's potential early on and took him under his wing. They had a classic mentor-protege relationship, with Floyd guiding his career and helping him climb to the top. But like many mentor-student dynamics, things eventually took a turn, and their bond started to fall apart.
He was telling me just stay calm. I always like to listen to Floyd when it comes to big stages like this, because he's the only one that been in my shoes and been like in these type of fights. You know what I mean? So I always try to stay close to Floyd when stuff like this happens. You know what I mean? Just to keep me humble and, you know, like, have me on the right track. You know what I mean? So I always appreciate Floyd for being in my corner, having my back. Always, you know what I mean? So it's always a be love for Floyd Mayweather.
The tension between Floyd and Gervonta started building when Gervonta began voicing frustration over how his career was being handled. He felt he wasn't getting the right fights or the respect he deserved. Things quickly escalated, with Gervonta going public about his issues and Floyd clapping back, saying he wasn't ready to step out of his shadow. Fast forward to today and it's clear, the bad blood between them hasn't gone anywhere.
Like, I gotta do that.
A lot of people don't know that what Floyd do. He said.
So you feel like it was a sub, like he was subbing you, like, oh, like
he was going at me. He was going at me, and I knew for sure he was going at me. That's why I went at him. There's no reason for me to go at Floyd.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Cause it's weird. I feel like y'all got, I would say love, hate, but it's been like the last interview you showed them love. This week it was whatever. But is that sometimes like, you know, is it just like big bro, little bro seeing things different, or what is it to you?
No, Floyd don't never. He felt as though I'm at that point where as though I passed him. And I'm doing it at a young age. Wait, like when Floyd was 29, you'll see, bro.
Yeah.
That deal that I'm talking about.
Yeah. Oh, that's a part of this.
He don't know about that yet. But that's bigger than his deal.
Damn. Wow.
And y'all and I'm just
This
releasing
is
it on this
exclusive.
one.
That's
Yeah.
exclusive. Bigger than Floyd deal?
Yeah.
Ain't no cap, nigga. That's a lot of bread.
You know, he the one told Frank that I was running at 5 o'clock, 7 o'clock in the morning, Friday. He told Frank that. He was giving Frank tips and stuff like that. But I knew for sure that wasn't going to be enough to beat me. It's cool. It's all right. I don't really think too much of it. He's not going to hurt me. You know what I mean? So it's good to beef with him than be cool with him because he can do some crazy stuff. He'll put you in bad situations.
Alright fight fans, here's the bottom line. The Gervonta Davis vs Ryan Garcia rematch is shaping up to be legendary. With Tank planning to retire soon and the stakes sky high, this fight is about more than just unfinished business. It's about legacy. Throw in the non-stop drama, Floyd Mayweather's fiery reactions, and that jaw-dropping $150 million deal with Turki Alalshikh, and you've got one of the biggest events boxing has ever seen. Whether you're backing Team Tank or Team King Ree, one thing's clear. This is a fight you can't afford to miss. So what do you think? Will Gervonta go out on top, or will Ryan get his revenge? Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe for all the latest boxing news and updates.